G'day folks, it's Rob here and welcome to our backyard farm. Today's clip is vlog number 2. It's basically a series of clip I've shot for patrons over on Patreon, and I've included a few extra bits for you folks here on YouTube as well. Today we're going to start up near the house looking at some pineapple plants, 2 plants growing in a very small root pouch. So we'll take a bit of a wander up there and we'll get cracking. Today I thought I'd give you a bit of a look at the pineapples. Not so much the pineapples themselves, which are coming along nicely, but more so the little pups that we have growing down the bottom. There's one there and another one around the back there on this plant. And down in here, under this leaf here, you might be able to see another one down in there. So, I don't know what that is. That's a little bit weird. I didn't notice that. That looks like there's a little pineapple growing out the side of the main stem. That's slightly bizarre, unless it was another pup coming out that didn't take. On the other one, I haven't seen any pups as of yet, but it's not to say there won't be any down there. Generally with the pups too, mine and my father's experience has been that they will give you fruit a lot sooner, but you may not get the same size fruit as you got from one started from the top. But then again, that's just anecdotal. That could be because we didn't treat them correctly, or maybe I think with mine I popped them back in the same soil and just fed it up with a bit of compost. So there may be a number of reasons from that. So with these guys here, I might try leaving one on the mother plant and see what happens and take another one off and replant it. So a little bit of experimenting will be happening with the pineapple. Over to the aquaponics area, I had a little bit of a mishap earlier today, so I'll give you a look at that. The zucchini half fell out of the bed. It was getting a little bit too heavy hanging down the side. I was just going through getting some of the bottom leaves off, and it pretty much all pulled some of the roots out. So I decided to take it out the rest of the way, and I planted in a couple of beans, just pretty easy. Washed off the soil from the roots, dug a bit of a hole in the clay and popped those guys in. I pulled out the little Malabar spinach that was just in here, the little volunteer seedling from the mother that was here, and I've got it in a bit of soil just behind me in one of the tray gardens. And there's another one up here. I'll let it get a little bit bigger and then we'll transplant it out. And Bianca assures me that she will be taking out her little cuttings this weekend. Just down here with the ginger, they're doing really well. We are getting little shoots come up all through here, so pretty chuffed with the way that's gone. And yes, I did miss a garlic bulb, so I'm just leaving this garlic go to see how it turns out. And we have a load of the Chinese amaranth just popping up as volunteers. I know what I'll show you. What I was going to show you was the black turmeric, the leaf unfurled, and as you can see there's a nice dark stripe all through the center. So that pretty much all goes to show that it's the proper Curcuma caesia. So it's the good stuff, the good black turmeric. I did have a bit of a gentle fossick around to see if there's any more shoots, but none as yet. But yeah, I'm being patient with this one. I'm actually considering just let it grow through a whole season, just divide it into a number of different lots of turmeric and then plant it out again rather than harvesting any. Just to let you know folks, I will be posting a look at the curry that we made yesterday. Yes, Lizzie, we made a curry yesterday. So I'll give you a bit of a look at that later. Well, actually, you'll probably see that later tonight before you see this video in the morning. Miss Lizzie here has been on no play. Well, I have been just tapping the ball for her and letting her grab it. The reason is because the dew claw on that foot there, she ripped off just above the quick. I did mention it in the description of the clip last night, the one I put to the Facebook group and Patreon. But yeah, no walking and no chasing balls for a week or so. I mean, I'm just tapping it like this, but that's about it. So I probably shouldn't even do that. But I can't help it because she was looking so dejected upstairs. No play at all today. Anyway, I will pretty much all leave it there, folks. You going to say goodbye, Lizzie? Say bye-bye, Lizzie. Bye. Had a bit of rain over the last couple of days. We've got about, what's that, 67 millimeters. So over a couple of inches worth of rain just over the last couple of days. So it's been a little bit wet to do too much in the patch. And as you can see, we've still got washing on the line from Wednesday. We don't have a dryer, so it just had to stay there and wait until things dried out a bit. I'll just show you a few things I've got going on up the top here. Cleaned out this little barrel for some carrots. I'll have some carrots going in here fairly soon. I do need to move it from the back stairs though, because it looks like we may be starting the building of the house in the next few months. It'll take a few months for the carrots in there to grow to maturity, so I think I might pop it on the trolley and move it somewhere else. And just to show you, this is a purpose-built carrot barrel. I rotate crops through here, so it'll be carrots and it'll be something else, and I feed it up the whole time. As you can see, there's a fair bit of sand in there, and that's just to allow the roots to have easy access to grow down. I'm not sure what carrots I'll put in here yet. I did save some of the black carrot seeds, the Pusa Asita I think they're called, so I might pop some of them in there yet, or maybe just some of the nanch that I know grow well in our climate. We'll just wait and see. And no, I haven't mowed the lawn. It's been a little bit too wet. Just over here we have a Thai basil. I was going to pop this one in the aquaponics, but it sort of just got away from me, so we're just going to leave it in this pot. This mother-in-law's tongue is just a colloquial name for it, I suppose. It really was supposed to be going inside as a household plant, but seeing as the Thai basil's popped up in there, I might just leave it be for now. Yeah, a lot of rain. There's a lot of water sitting in the trays here. That'll only last in the banana tray for a day or so, but these other trays down in here, I have to empty them out because we don't want any mosquito larvae building up in here. So what I've been doing is just pushing down on the side with the shovel, and that empties out any of the water that's trapped in there. So that small amount will be used in the next day or so. Just to give you a look at the snake beans, coming along rather nicely. Already took a load off the other day, and they made it into a goat curry that we cooked up with some other homegrown ingredients, and also into some rice paper rolls and a Bianca calls them a Buddha bowl. They're like a DIY salad bowl. So yeah, just over there we got some more society garlic flowering, and I really need to separate that mint for some friends and for Maya as well. But yeah, all these plants in here are doing really well. The Owen knock has just taken off. It's really enjoying the heat, so pretty chuffed with that. Dropped Kira out to her school for an open day. While I was there, I picked up a couple of tests, just this calcium one, and also a general and carbonate hardness kit. I've never actually tested for either in the system, so I'm going to get into that, and also an O2 oxygen test. I know there's meters you can buy, but apparently unless you pay out some good dollars, you're not going to get a very accurate meter. So I thought I'd try one of these little chemical tests just to see how it goes. So I won't be doing them now though, because I've got to nip out and pick up Kira in a tick. But yeah, the system's going pretty good, and I'm not sure if I showed you the red celery. Just to show you the flowers, that one bloomed the other day. There's some more newer ones coming out down here. There's one there. See if we can get you a bit closer. Oh, some nice little flower heads down in here. So they are a pretty delicate little flower. So hopefully we'll get a number of seeds from these guys. The redness didn't come out totally. Some of the newer growth is starting to come out a little bit redder down in there. I don't know if it was because of a nutrient deficiency or what the go was. I can tell you that it was a little bit too bitter to use as a salad celery, but we have made some celery salt with it and also thrown some in stews and curries, and that's gone all right. The system's getting a little bit of wilt today. It's a little bit warm, but yeah, nothing a bit of shade cloth up the top can't fix. I've only got the veggie net on the top at the moment, and that's pretty much all just to stop the leaves coming in from the trees next door, and also from the mango tree, because the possums like to drop half-eaten mangoes and the fruit bats and whatnot. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, the turmeric has taken off. I might actually do a clip on the gingers, a bit of an update. I think I've mentioned it before. I've had a few people ask, so I might do a bit of a tour around the system. Oh, and just to let you know, I've taken the bell siphon out of a couple, or the bell out of a couple of the siphons with the aquaponics, because with all this rain, yeah, the sump tank is pretty much all chockers. I'd say it was overflowing a bit, so I'm trying to conserve as much water in there as I can. And just throw some rations in for the fish, hey? They should be hungry. So I might just leave this clip here though, folks, with a quick look at the fish. Oh, right in my face. So now these fish are calmed down and aren't splashing me. I do hope you've enjoyed these little vlogs I'm putting out once a week. Well, this is only the second one. If you do, you can hit that little subscribe button down there, and check the bell icon. You can come along whenever we upload a clip to our YouTube channel and say g'day. I also need to thank the wonderful patrons. These guys, the patrons, are actually getting little sneak peeks of these clips as I upload them during the week with some little extra bits added on. And yeah, you can check out the super contributors down in the description below if you like. I'll pretty much will leave it there. I do hope your systems are booming as well as the rest of your gardens, and I'll catch you next clip. Cheers all, have a top one.